Ever wondered which country is the land of windmills, weed, and wonky houses? Ever wondered which country ranks highest in happiness while also leading the world in healthy eating habits? Look no further than the Netherlands, also known as Holland. From topping the charts for nutritious and affordable food to celebrating vibrant cultural traditions like the King's Day and a Sea of Orange, the Dutch know how to live life to the fullest. But first, some geography basics. The Netherlands is located in northwestern Europe. It is like a tiny cheese wedge between two giant slices of bread. It shares borders with Germany to the east, Belgium to the south, and the North Sea to the northwest. It's a small country, clocking in at just 16,000 square miles, or 41,500 square kilometers, which is roughly the size of Maryland in the USA. Don't let the size fool you, though. This place is packed with interesting stuff. Despite its small size, it packs a big punch in terms of global influence. It's part of the Kingdom of the Netherlands, which also includes Aruba, Curaçao, and Sint Maarten, which are in the south of the Caribbean. Amsterdam, the capital, is famous for its picturesque canals. There are over 100 kilometers, 62 miles of canals, with more than 1,500 bridges. The Dutch are known for their directness. They don't beat around the bush, which can sometimes come across as blunt. The official currency is the euro. As of today, €1 is worth about $1.07. So, how did it get the name Netherlands? Literally, it translates to the Low Countries. Makes sense, considering a good chunk of the country is actually below sea level. Don't worry, they've got some pretty impressive engineering skills to keep the ocean at bay. Ingenious, right? They've mastered living on the edge of the water. Speaking of impressive, let's talk population. The Netherlands is home to over 17 million people, which is like trying to cram the entire population of Florida into a place the size of, well, Maryland. It's a crowded little country, but the people are friendly, even if you accidentally block their bike lane, which, trust me, you don't want to do. The Dutch have a very relaxed attitude towards nudity. Public saunas are a national pastime, and skinny dipping is fairly common in certain areas. Just be sure to check the local customs before you whip off your swimsuit. The Dutch have a unique sense of humor. It's a little dry, a little sarcastic, but always hilarious if you can understand it. The Netherlands has a rich colonial history. They were once a major maritime power, with colonies in Indonesia, Suriname, and other parts of the world. The Netherlands is home to some world-famous artists: Vincent van Gogh, Rembrandt, Vermeer, need I say more. The Netherlands is a very progressive country. Same-sex marriage has been legal since 2001, and they're super chill about, well, certain recreational herbs and coffee shops. Therefore, remember, a cafe is for coffee, and a coffee shop is for, well, something extra. The Dutch language sounds a bit like a combination of German and English after a few too many stroopwafels. Don't worry, most people speak excellent English. The main religion is Christianity, with Roman Catholicism and Protestantism being the largest denominations. However, the country is known for its secularism and religious tolerance. Now, about that ethnicity mix. The Netherlands is a pretty diverse place. The majority of the population is Dutch, obviously. But there's also a significant Indonesian community, Surinamese, Turks, Moroccans, and folks from all over the world. This mix of cultures makes the Netherlands a real melting pot, and the food scene is amazing. We're talking stroopwafels, bitterballen, and enough cheese varieties to make your head spin. Speaking of things that might make your head spin. Windmills. The Netherlands is famous for these iconic giants. Did you know there are over 1,000 windmills in the Netherlands? Yes, you heard that right. They used to be the powerhouses of Dutch industry, grinding grain and pumping water. Today they're mostly a tourist attraction, but some still work. Now, that was just the introduction. Brace yourselves for more as we count down from numbers 10 to 1 with other mind-blowing facts. Get ready to have your brain cells doing cartwheels. Stay with us till the end to uncover the mysteries, marvels, and wonders of the Netherlands. Number 10. Home of the world's tallest people. Yes, it's true. The Dutch hold the title of being the tallest people in the world. The average dude is over 6 feet, 183 centimeters, and the ladies aren't far behind. If you're single and looking for a tall, not so dark and handsome man, the Netherlands might just be your ideal destination. Researchers attribute this towering stature to environmental factors like low social inequality, universal healthcare, and a diet rich in dairy products. So, if you're hoping to add a few inches to your height, maybe a trip to the Dutch cheese markets wouldn't hurt. Before we move to number 9, if you are enjoying the video, please subscribe to our channel and share the video. It means a lot to us. Thank you. Number 9. One of the world's happiest countries and healthy eaters. The Netherlands is officially the world's 6th happiest country, according to the World Happiness Report 2024. The cheerful Dutch have a lot to celebrate, scoring high in GDP per capita, social support, healthy life expectancy, freedom, generosity, and perceptions of corruption. Now that's something to smile about. Not only are the Dutch among the happiest people on the planet, but they also top the charts for diet and nutrition. According to the Oxfam Food Index of 125 nations, the Netherlands ranks first for having the most plentiful, nutritious, healthful, and affordable food, surpassing France and Switzerland. Despite their love for some indulgent Dutch snacks, the Dutch are great at eating their veggies. It makes sense since the Netherlands is the second largest exporter of vegetables in the world. So, while they might enjoy the occasional plate of bitterballen, it seems they balance it out pretty well with healthy eating habits. Number 8. Bike lovers with a theft problem. They love bikes. Seriously, there are more bikes than people in the Netherlands. They even have special highways just for cyclists. Yes, it's true. There are over 22 million bicycles in the Netherlands, but only 17 million people. This includes the clever, if not so stylish bakfiets, which are bikes with a large front container to transport kids, pets, and groceries. The Dutch cycle an average of 2.9 kilometers per day and use bikes for over a quarter of all trips, compared to just 2% in the UK. On average, a Dutch person cycles 1,000 kilometers a year in about 250 to 300 trips. However, with so many bikes, theft is a big issue, especially in Amsterdam, where it's the most common crime. Over 100,000 bikes are reported stolen each year in the Netherlands, so watch where you park your wheels. Number 7. Living below sea level. Okay, so it might not shock you that the name Netherlands literally means lower countries. But here's the mind-blowing part. Over a quarter, 26% of the Netherlands is actually below sea level. Even crazier, about 60% of the population is living 5 meters below sea level. The highest point in the country is a hill called Valserberg in South Limburg, which stands at 322.5 meters above sea level. On the flip side, the lowest point is Zuidplaspolder, sitting 7 meters below sea level. Even Amsterdam's Schiphol airport is 5 meters below sea level. Thankfully, the Dutch are experts at keeping their feet dry, thanks to an intricate system of windmills, pumping stations, polders, and dikes. These folks know how to handle living in a watery world. Number 6. The orange carrot phenomenon. Here's a juicy tidbit about carrots. Did you know that for centuries, carrots were mostly yellow, white, or purple? It wasn't until the 17th century that these crunchy veggies started turning orange. Believe it or not, this vibrant change was all because of politics. Dutch growers began cultivating orange carrots as a tribute to William of Orange, who played a crucial role in the Dutch struggle for independence. The orange hue became so popular that, over time, the original colored varieties faded away, leaving us with the bright orange carrots we know today. Now, that's a colorful twist in vegetable history. Number 5. Pioneers of the stock market and fair trade. Here's a surprising fact about the Netherlands. The Dutch invented the world's first stock market in 1602. Dutch legislators and business people created it to fund the Dutch East India Company's long trade voyages. In the same year, they set up the Amsterdam Stock Exchange, which many consider the oldest modern exchange in the world. But that's not all. The Dutch were also pioneers in fair trade certification, launching the Max Havelaar certificate in the 1980s. Number 4. The Dutch tulip. Did you know that the iconic Dutch flower, the tulip, wasn't originally native to the Netherlands? It was actually brought from Turkey in the 16th century, and has since become deeply rooted in Dutch culture. In the 1630s, a phenomenon known as tulip mania swept across the country, driving prices to unreasonable levels where tulip bulbs were traded for as much as houses. This craze led many farmers to switch to cultivating tulips, but it abruptly collapsed in 1637, causing financial ruin for many. Interestingly, during the harsh winter of World War II, tulip bulbs were discovered as a food source by starving Dutch citizens. Today, the Netherlands celebrates National Tulip Day every third Saturday in January, marking the official start of the tulip season with events like free flower picking and colorful festivals. Number 3. The Dutch beer culture and Dutch courage. Beyond flowers, the Netherlands is renowned for its beer. Dutch breweries produce a variety of well-known brands like Heineken, Grolsch, and Amstel. This has made the country the world's second-largest beer exporter, trailing only Mexico. In 2023 alone, Dutch brewers exported a staggering $2 billion worth of beer, with nearly 40% heading to the United States. The number of breweries has also seen a remarkable surge, growing from about 140 in 2012 to nearly 895 by 2023. With such a rich beer culture, it's safe to say that you won't go thirsty in this beer-loving nation. Heard of Dutch courage? Did you know that the Dutch can take credit for the beloved gin and tonic? Gin, originally known as Genever, was invented in the Netherlands in the 16th century. Its popularity spread to Great Britain when William of Orange, King William III, and his wife Mary ascended to the English, Scottish, and Irish thrones. Legend has it that during the 30 Years' War, 1618 to 1648, both the British and the Dutch used gin to bolster their courage, giving rise to the term Dutch courage. So, next time you sip a gin and tonic, remember its Dutch origins and perhaps raise a toast to history. Number 2. The Dutch tulip export phenomenon. It might not surprise you to learn that the Netherlands leads the world in exporting flowers, especially tulips. Every year, approximately 2 billion tulips are shipped from the country to destinations worldwide. Most of these flowers pass through the renowned Flora Holland auctions located in Naaldwijk, Rijnsburg, and Aalsmeer. These auctions form the largest trading hub for plants and flowers globally, attracting thousands of visitors eager to witness the massive logistics involved in distributing these blooms across the globe. Meanwhile, tourists flock to one of the Netherlands' most famous attractions, the breathtaking Keukenhof Gardens, to experience the stunning display of tulips in full bloom. Number 1. The challenges. Beneath the charming canals and delicious stroopwafels, there are some significant challenges the Dutch are grappling with. Climate change is causing sea levels to rise, and with a significant portion of the country already underwater, keeping the water out is a constant battle. Heavy rainfall also adds to the pressure on their already complex water management systems. Immigration has enriched Dutch society, but it's also brought its share of challenges. Integrating newcomers into the workforce and society can be difficult, and there can be tensions between different cultural groups. Just like many other developed countries, the Netherlands is facing a demographic shift. The population is aging, and this means there will be fewer workers to support a growing number of retirees. This puts a strain on social security systems and healthcare. These are just some of the challenges facing the Netherlands. The Dutch are a resourceful bunch, and they've overcome many obstacles in the past. But there's no doubt that these issues will require innovative solutions and a continued commitment to progress. That brings us to the end of the video. What surprised you the most about the Netherlands? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed what you saw, don't forget to subscribe, share the video and hit the like button and ring the notification bell so you never miss our upcoming videos. Your support means a lot to us. Thank you.